When they ghost you, but you still care. Psychology facts. You check your phone again. No message. No explanation. Just silence. And somehow, that silence is louder than any words they could have said. Being ghosted isn't just confusing, it's psychologically unsettling. Because your brain doesn't process it as a clean ending. It processes it as an unfinished story. And humans hate unfinished stories. Psychology fact. Your mind is wired for closure. When someone disappears without explanation, your brain keeps looping, trying to solve what went wrong. That's why you replay conversations, reread texts, and overanalyze tiny details. Not because you're weak, but because your brain is trying to protect you from uncertainty. Another truth? Ghosting triggers the same regions in your brain as physical pain. Yes, rejection, especially silent rejection, activates your pain system. That tight feeling in your chest, the heaviness in your stomach, that's not just emotions. That's your brain literally interpreting loss as injury. And here's where it gets deeper. When someone ghosts you, your brain doesn't just miss them. It misses the idea of them. Psychology fact. We don't fall for people, we fall for the meaning we attach to them. The late-night conversations. The potential. The version of the future you imagined. When they disappear, you're not just losing a person, you're losing a possibility. That's why you still care. Even when you know they didn't treat you right. Even when part of you is angry. Even when you tell yourself, I should move on. Because emotionally, your brain hasn't received a clear end. Instead, it's stuck in a loop called intermittent reinforcement. This is the same psychological pattern used in gambling. Unpredictable rewards, like random texts, attention that comes and goes, actually make you more attached, not less. So when they disappear, your brain doesn't say, it's over. It says, wait, maybe they'll come back. And that maybe is what keeps you hooked. But here's the truth most people don't tell you. The silence is the answer. Not the one you wanted. Not the one you deserve. But it is an answer. Psychology fact. People who ghost often avoid emotional responsibility. Instead of communicating honestly, they choose disappearance because it feels easier for them. It's not about your worth. It's about their inability to handle discomfort. Read that again. It's not that you weren't enough. It's that they weren't willing. And yet, you still care. Why? Because caring isn't a switch you can just turn off. It's a process your brain has to slowly unwind. Your attachment system doesn't understand they ghosted me. It understands, this person mattered. So instead of asking, why do I still care? Ask a better question. What is my mind trying to hold on to? Is it the connection? The validation? The feeling of being chosen? Because once you understand that, you start to take your power back. Here's another psychology truth. Closure doesn't come from them. It comes from you deciding the story is over. Not because they explained it, but because you respect yourself enough to stop waiting for someone who chose silence. And that's the hardest part. Letting go without answers. Moving on without a goodbye. Healing without closure. But slowly, something shifts. You check your phone less. You think about them less. The silence stops feeling loud and starts feeling peaceful. And one day, you realize something powerful. You didn't lose them. You lost the version of them that existed in your mind. And in that space, you find yourself again. Stronger. Clearer. And no longer waiting for someone who couldn't stay. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your support.